Y'all see my shirt? Black with a little cream and sugar. That's me. Hello, welcome to my channel. So I went to Florida during COVID. Yes, we went in June 2020 and we stayed at the Coco Hotel. Let's get into these reviews. First, watch the video, come back for the reviews.
I see something. Palm trees. Oh, I see it. I see a sign. It's right in front of us. Costa Beach. What did I tell you?
We'll be getting somewhere.
What do you see volcano right here?
No volcano up there.
So here we are, folks, at the Coco Key Water Resort in Orlando. And I just want to pan around really quick and just kind of show you like the street and everything that there is to, I don't know if you guys can see it well, but there's a lot of things that you can do just walking distance, like down that way. There's some restaurants, like for breakfast if you want to do IHOP, Denny's. There's like a 3-level McDonald's that serves omelets, all in walking distance that way. Pan around this way and you can't see much but trees, so I'll show you that later on tonight. Anyways, yes, so we're here at the Coco Key and I am about to put my mask on, going inside. So here's the lobby here at the Coco Key, and as you can see, they do have their 6 feet apart stamps in the reception area here. So they definitely are, you know, being conscious of the social distancing, which is good. And I'll just walk you through here. I hope you guys can hear me. I have this mask on, it's a little hard to talk through. Morning. Okay, and here is the outdoor pool. I don't know how much social distancing you can do in a pool, but still nice. Now, don't be alarmed with the trash outside. They did say that because of COVID, they are not going into rooms doing room service. So you basically sit your trash and your towels outside, and then you have to call the front desk to have them, you know, come get it or bring you new towels. So that's a little different, but I guess I get it. Let's see if I can get another angle of the outside pool. This is a little better this way. I will say that the crowds are kind of minimum. We are here the last weekend in June 26th to the 28th. So I don't know if it's just because it's before the 4th of July, but it's not a lot of crowds. Right now it's early in the morning, but even later in the afternoon, it didn't seem that crowded. So I'll check back and let you guys know then how much I can get. I have a cute little tiki bar here with some frozen margaritas for any of you moms interested. Oh, I gotta wash my finger. So yeah, you have little kiddie slides. This water only goes to about 3 feet. This little section here goes to about 5 feet. And then of course outside, can't get yet because they have it roped off, so I'll have to get some of that later as well, but it's like a little splash area outside. There's also a little restaurant indoors that sells like chicken fingers and pizza. And there's an arcade down this way. So this is a very good hotel to kind of bring the kids, kind of like a one-stop shop. There's a lot of things you can do just walking around the hotel. Everything is in walking distance. You don't really have to use your car, which is nice. And yeah, so that's it. And of course we'll get some more footage when we're actually in the pool later on today. But I just wanted to show that part. There's the men's locker room here and women's locker room directly across from the pool area. Lifeguards. They have a little gift shop that opens up a little later. We'll go in there and check it out. So here I just wanted to point out all the places that are in walking distance right by the hotel. Directly across the street you have CC's Pizza. There's a Baskin & Robbins next to us. If you walk a little further down this way, you can reach IHOP, Denny's. There's a Chili's, there's a TGI Fridays. There's a ton of stuff just walking distance, even this little supermarket across the street. Family vacation. Woo woo. Is it a picture or a video? It's a video. Oh. They're locked out. Neither rooms work after one day. And I need to get back in there to get our Legoland tickets. When do y'all gotta go to for a day? Oh my God. Well, everybody might as well pile in. I'll just have to drive back and run inside. Hey, so we're here at the hotel for the Coco Key Orlando. And so far it's pretty good. It's a lot of social distancing. It's a lot, they have the marking. So I feel pretty good. It's not very crowded. It's June 2020. So yes, it's during COVID, but it's not too bad. And here's my cousin getting into the car. I'm going to Juicy Crab. Say hi to my YouTube people. What'd they say? Got the mask, the face mask. All right, so I'll check back with you guys.
Oh man, a big, not city, but like what a big place this is. Just came back from there, and sorry about that. Oh, what the?
Are you fanning it around?
Yeah.
I didn't know my son was recording in the slow motion, but yes, you can see the swings and the Ferris wheel all within like a mile of the hotel. So here we are again, where the key card is not working for the third time. I'm over it. And we can't get through the doors to get to the room, and we have to walk all the way. Again, just to show you, keeping the towels outside for social distancing. They just want you to request the towels and then you sit them out. And yeah, I would show you guys the room, but it's a mess, so I'll try to get the room later. I have my cousins here and my kids, so yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't get a before shot of the room, but I just wanted to show how spacious it is. When you first walk in, there is a lot of turnaround in these rooms. This room happens to just have the couch and the bed. The other rooms that we have are just double bed, but it's, you know, it's a lot of turnaround room. It's a lot more space than usual. And here's the view that we had of the park. I'll show that really quickly. if I can get through the trees. So yeah, I just wanted to just show a quick little glimpse. Sorry for the mess.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get started. There are some pros and some cons that I want to talk to you about, and I always believe in ending on a good note. So we're going to start with the cons. First con, as you can see, the key was not working. We went probably about 4 times to get that key replaced. First, I was told it's because we kept the key to the phone, and it deactivated it if you keep the key up next to your cell phone. Yeah, just a number of excuses, and we just kept going back to try to get them swapped out. And that is a very big hotel. It's a decent size, so it's quite a walk to the front desk if they have you in the back, just FYI. The con also is the water slides. They do not have enough of the tubes when you go down the water slides towards the back of the water park at the hotel. And it was just like a long wait to get one of those little air tubes to go down the slide. And then you had like a lot of people who they would come off the slide, but then they wouldn't pass it to the next person in line. They would just keep going, especially if you have kids who don't care. They just want to keep getting on it. And I feel like if they maybe had like more lifeguards to just kind of delegate that, and then maybe invested in some more like rafts, the tube rafts, so that it wouldn't be like, I mean, I swear it felt like it was like maybe 8 for that whole park. Like it was just, that may be an exaggeration, but like it really did not feel like there were enough. Oh, so I know that this is, COVID and things have to be a little tweaked, but there was no room service or kind of like turnover of the rooms. You had to like sit your trash outside, and you had to sit your towels outside and then call for new towels. Now the new towel, like having a new fresh towel was quite a delay to get one. And then when they came, they didn't bring any washcloths. They would just bring the big bath towels to like dry off with. And I thought that was kind of weird because we had to keep calling back to say, well, hey, do you have a washcloth? Like I use loofahs, but we still needed a washcloth to kind of like wash our face and stuff. So that part I think could have been a little better coordinated. Probably should just bring your own. If you're gonna travel anytime and you're gonna go check out that hotel, I would just pack your own towels. It probably would have went a lot less waiting time. Jesus, talk. A lot less of the waiting time if we would have just packed our own towels. So from here on out, I'm just gonna pack my own towels. Now, let's get into the pros, the good stuff. They were not operating at full capacity, which was nice because it was not as crowded. Now the pools, of course, were a little crowded, and you can't really social distance in a pool, but it was still nice. And the rooms when we first arrived were very clean. I hate that I didn't get any footage on that, but they were very clean and tidy, and it felt really clean inside. So I did like that. We didn't have any issues with like bugs or anything like that. Like sometimes you read reviews and there's like issues with bugs, especially in Florida, or there's like issues with the little lizard things. We didn't have any of that, so that was nice. I can appreciate going somewhere with no bugs. I even check for bed bugs, like where you kind of pull the sheet back and go along the little seam of the mattress, and there was nothing. So I can appreciate that. So yeah, overall, it's a pretty good hotel, especially if you're bringing young ones, because you have like the pool right inside, you have the arcade, they have a restaurant that was open and operating. If you are going to be in the Orlando area, I would recommend it. It's walking distance to a lot of stuff. Like you can do go-kart racing. The slingshot is literally like walking distance from the hotel for you adventure seekers. You can do there's like this big huge Ferris wheel to look over the city. Icon Park, just kind of going off of the memory here, but I think it's called Icon Park, but that's walking distance. There is literally a Chuck E. Cheese directly across the street. So for those of you who have like 5 and under, there is literally a Chuck E. Cheese right there. There's also a CC's Pizza directly across from the hotel. There is, if you walk a little bit to the right, when you're coming out of the hotel, there is a IHOP, a Denny's, a McDonald's, and there's like this, the McDonald's is kind of cool. It's like 3 levels and they have like an arcade at the top level. So it's definitely a lot in the area where you don't have to like get in the car and drive. So I tried to show a little bit of that in the video. Maybe next time I'll be a little more detailed with like actually walking to the different areas so that you can really see what's around. But yeah, there's, and this hotel is actually maybe like a mile or 2 from Universal Studios. So don't quote me on that, but I just know that it's very, very close. So if you are going to Universal Studios, this would be a good hotel as well. So yeah, overall, I would, you know, give it a thumbs up for the hotel, and hopefully you give a thumbs up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.